Welcome to Project Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part we took down a void dock. I've actually found another one. So what I want to do in the beginning of this video is see if I can actually take this down a bit quicker than I did last time, possibly without using large quantities of ammunition. I've got something I want to test. And then once we've done that, I've had a bit of information to say that there are definitely large POIs on void planets. It's a question of finding them. So what we're going to do then is see if we can find a large POI that we can explore, maybe get some decent loot from. But I'm rapidly getting to the point that I think we may need to move on. Otherwise I could probably spend the next 10 parts exploring this planet. Anyway, first things first, let's see if I can try out what I want to do. Basically, the first bit is going to be a bit of an experiment, because on the top of these ring things is a turrets, and what I want to do is try and see if we can take advantage of the inherent instability like that. Right, we've got some drones coming in. So the rings themselves are unstable. And what I'm hoping is, rather than spend a lot of ammunition destroying individual powers, what we'll be able to do is get in here. We can destroy blocks in the lower legs like that. We should be able to kind of minimize the impact of these, although I'm going to have to keep an eye on my shielding. Just going to pull back a little bit. I think we're out of range of... We can probably loot this rocket drone here. Oops, there's a overseer there. Gotcha. There's a horror wandering around. The power cells from that. Shields are back up again. And we got, yeah. Now we've got 3 rings, and we know the fact that the core is roughly in the midpoint. So what I'm going to do is see if we can blast our way in, say about here. It's a little bit difficult to see whether we've actually made a pathway here. I think we might have. Okay, you're firing at me. Actually, it looks like there's a entrance. Oh no, it's just where the tower's joined in. Let me just come here so we can possibly get rid of the green. Let's have a quick look inside and see if we've actually got... Yeah, we're right next to the core. There's a large golem just inside here as well. That probably explains why I had a... Whoops. Don't want to destroy that. What we call it. Where's he gone? There he is. I think we got him. No, he's back. Gotcha. Bit inclined actually to just make things a little bit easier. We'll use the railgun so that I can kind of step in. Put down. And maybe it's just set back a little bit. Turn the thrusters off. Make it all that. Yes, I did. So the next thing we can do, the core's just in there. So oops. We can do this with ordinary ammunition, should be. Huh. And that's it. I mean, it's not it as with respect to got everything, but it means that we've now got control of the area. Just offload stuff into here so that I'm not lugging it all around with me. For some reason I got 48 grain. I've got absolutely no idea where that came from. Of course, what it means is that we bit of luck with the fuel tanks there. Some pentaxid. I'll take that. Oops, I don't want that. And we'll just take this. Number 41 pentaxid is really nice. Got 2873 in fuel. Take that as well. And there's still a lot of bug uglies around here, so we've got to be a little bit careful. But hopefully we won't get the spawners. Yeah, a lot of them might not have actually spawned in as we came in from the other end. There's a turret there. That's the path I was shooting down in the previous video. That's what I'm looking for. Last time we found an epic weapon in here. Epic assault rifle, yes. That's exactly what I'm looking for. As you can see, my current assault rifle is pretty beat up. So we'll just get here. Whoops. Oh, there's nothing here. Be a little bit careful. Of course, up here we got the mounted weapons, which makes this place a little bit interesting. In here we've got another. We've got health kit. Yeah, we'll take that. That so I know I've done it. Reload against the unexpected. That. Get that. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Radiation cleansing nanite injector, stamina injectors. Not that I tend to use stamina. One day I might actually find a good use for it, but I'll certainly take the health kits. Get rid of you. More. You can see all the turrets are up here. Of course, what we got here is the big mounted turrets that if you try to come in this end, you get done. So you kind of come in. Oh, I'll just get rid of him. And then what we'll do is just go through and check the other end. I mean, there's certainly a lot of kill lines. Look, if you came through here, you'd be walking straight into a turret. And of course, you'd have the turret the other side, and you'd have to deal with the guy there. So you can get all the way through here. There's no way you'd run through here, even with the heaviest of armors. And there's the turret mounting in there. And we've got another room. I don't think there's anything in this room. Nope. You see this end is absolutely lined with turrets. There's nothing else in here as far as I know. But that is the quick way to do it. There's nothing up there. Just have a quick look through. I mean, these walls aren't thick enough really to hide loot boxes. And that's it. That is the quick way to do the void dock. Come there. And we'll just jump back into the ship. Turn the thrusters back on. Go to green because we can't see anything otherwise. So you can see that effectively you've got 1, 2, 3, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings, 4 of which have got turrets on. But by shooting at the actual lower parts, it just triggers a whole collapse because it's inherently unstable. Now I've got to find my capital vessel. Should be back this way. There it is, just on the horizon there. It's not showing on the scan. Always seems to be a bit lopsided sometimes. So we're getting a little bit of flare from the lights, but there's nothing we can really do about that. Move forward a little bit. Look a little bit. And we'll turn the lights and the thrusters off. And what we'll do is just have a little bit of a quick unload. Do it a quick way. We'll put that in there. Back up shotgun. Just going to offload everything we can. Start with the food and meds. Put that in there, put that in there. Tablets, advanced nanite injectors. I think I'm getting to a point where I may need to keep these injectors installed somewhere else. Got a data pad. Wasn't aware that I picked that up. Structure in raw pentaxid. I've got schematics for a flak turret. Later, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Certainly put that there. We've got some trade stuff down here. Oops. Put that in the trade station. The navigation data pads, put those in there. Got some ammo. Shrink everything down a little bit. Food and meds. Put that in there as well. Power cells, armor, but I don't really have those. That can go in there as well. Buildings and repairs, that can go in there. Power cells. Don't need all those power cells, so we'll put those out. Put them in the scar as well. We need that in there. We've got some heavy armor. So what I would mind doing is we got a couple of spare loot boxes. We've already got heavy armor in here. Put the medium armor in there as well. Completeness, ammo. That in there and there. So let me just do a quick sort out. We drag this down here. It's a laser rifle. This is a shotgun. A laser rifle. So we drag everything down like that. That will make sense actually. Let's just put this in food and meds. And then all this stuff at the bottom can go in trade 1. And the armor can go in general supplies. And at the moment we've got an EM pulse rifle, a epic plasma. That's, I don't think we need both of these in here for the moment. Of course, we got the epic plasma cannon last time. I think that will suffice. Where's the door? There it is. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to exactly the same as in the last video. We're going to go out and explore and see if we can find anything. And then as soon as I find something, I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. What I've found here is a whole cluster of, looks like, potential POIs. So what we're going to do is just park back here distance. I don't really want to get into a little bit of a storm. We're just going to land here. And we're going to turn the thrusters off. And then what we're going to do is sneak in with the SV and see what's actually here. But we're going to have to be a little bit careful because the whole sheer concentration of POIs like that could mean trouble. So we'll just get up and get back into... This is where I could really do with the hover tank. I'm trying to think of the best way. There's probably a lot of these are the towers. Yeah, looks like there's a whole ring of defense towers here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of whiz in. Whoops. Perhaps if I get off the ground. I think there's a space dock there. And we got defense there. I'm not even having to throw the scanner out. I mean, the space dock would be nice just if we could get another epic weapon. But we'll just... Yeah, so rocket drone. So it looks like there's a whole ring of defenses. We're taking a little bit of fire, but nothing major. Looks like there could be some capital vessels in here as well. We can crush capital vessel. That's void defense 2, void defense 2. That looks like another capital vessel there. Got crash transport, not particularly as good as the crash vessel. We got 2 space docks here. Watchtower. Okay, we're taking a little bit of fire from the 2 towers. Looks like this space dock out here is a little bit out on its own. So we just keep away from the space dock for the moment. We know that that is potentially a soft target. So over here we've got another crashed vessel, capital vessel. So we've got 2 crashed capital vessels. That looks like an arboretum. Yep, and we've got a void industrial. Oh, this is a nice collection, but what we're going to need to do is find a way to kind of blast our way in. This is a whole collection here. Got a tower. We got something behind us as well. Just want to, before we kind of wade into that lot. Void dock is right in front of us. Actually, all not without the scan, it's actually a bit easier to see what we're doing. I'm not sure. We don't have that much in the way of ammunition left. But we'll be okay. I'm not sure I need that one. I think we're going to do it the quick way. Actually, let's just get rid of some of these top turrets, I think. So I don't want to waste too much ammunition. Get rid of these. There's 2 of these in here, which means that's the potential for 2 more epic weapons. If I come into this position, which is roughly where we Okay, the industrial can shoot at us, that defense tower there, but we're not getting any fire from this side. So we need to get rid of this thing, which is a little bit annoying because it's going to take quite a lot of ammunition to... Oops, pull away. I was firing below to see whether... Sorry, shields back up. Just going to use up some ammunition on this guy. Right, he's gone. Away. Right, we're down to the last 40. Wait for the shields to rebuild. Right, got rid of that guy. We're out of that ammunition. Oops, turn the light on. Okay, we're getting a little bit of fire, so we'll just pull away. Get back to the ship. Here we are, we're approaching the ship. I mean, if I had my hover tank, I think the hover tank would probably be able to get in amongst this lot and probably make pretty short work of most of those towers. Just going to get into here and land. Just level off a bit. I mean, when it's actually daylight, this planet's not too bad. It's when it's dark is the problem. Turn the thrusters off for the moment. I suppose first thing we better need to do is go here, Scar Raider, structure in. Right, we've got ammunition. Probably going to need... What we got? Promethium, magnesium. Got plenty of that, so I think we'll go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And what we're going to do is we'll just move the Scar into the correct position so that we don't have to keep running backwards and forwards to move the ship up. Fuel tiny bit in like that. I'll certainly go through a lot of power cells. Making clear the overseers and everybody else who's being generally obnoxious. Much ammunition we made while I was moving. Got 293. Probably won't be able to get all those in the ammo box, but they were all 293. Probably actually what I'm going to do is just... Oh, they're still knocking out the extras anyway, so... into here. Thrusters on. Wait for the shields to build back up again. Quick reload. So what we're going to have to do is get rid of the Arboretum. And, well, we can get rid of this little industrial thing. I don't think, yeah, because it's just annoying. Anyway. Okay, it's still got 5 turrets on there, or 3 turrets left on there, so just pull away for the moment, let the shields build back up again. Do what we did last time. Let's park very carefully behind here, let the shields build back up again. Okay, just duck down behind here again. Do a quick reload. And we've got to get rid of the... Whoops. Gotcha. I mean, strictly speaking, we probably don't need to get rid of these turrets here, but I would like to go for that capital vessel, so I think we will get rid of these guys. The Arboretum is within range as well. Now effectively got control of this side. Drop down and loot these rocket drones, hopefully. We can get some power cells from them. Yeah, we've got a couple of power cells. These. What we're going to do is exactly the same as last time. You should be able to get in about here. Turn the light on. Where are we? Let's just have a quick look inside. Oops, looks like I might have misjudged it this time. Because everybody seems to be slightly on that side, doesn't it? Hello. Let's just blast our way in here. I've got plenty of ammunition. I want the loot box. Another one. Can't get to it. There's 2 armored golems in here. Okay. Just use the ordinary weapon. Yes, this is obviously a little bit off center. Turret's tracking me. Gotcha. Okay, just the thrusters off, save a little bit of fuel. We've now got control of this one. Okay, we're just gonna go for the primary loot. That straight for that. Another epic weapon, please. Right, we got a XR Corp Thunderbolt laser fuel pack. Damage 175, and we've got a laser minigun. Not one of my favorite weapons, but we'll take it. And we've got some data packs. Wow. Oops, no, I put it in the wrong one. Okay, let's just take that out. Yeah, I was wondering why. And we've got some small modulated pulse foot lasers, which uses modulated frequency cell for ultraviolet for a SV. I like those hit points, 1,325 hit points. Question is whether we could actually make the ammunition for them. And of course we'll take the fuel. We've got a bit more fuel than last time. 3126. And we'll actually loot the fuel tanks as I go through this time. Actually, what we'll do is I'll hook to there, player. Have everything in there. Yeah, actually, I was a bit off center this time, so I actually blew in through there, and that explains what the explosion was. I actually blew up the fuel tank. Oh, that's the way it goes. And we're just up here. Get around this side. We're more lovely pentaxid. And there's a small loot box up here. We've got here incendiary minigun. Explosive damage 75, explosive radius 60. Uses incendiary grenades. Wow. Interesting. Although with me, if I use that, I'll probably end up blowing myself up. I seem to be very good at that. What we'll do is we'll just go through here. This is our favorite laser turret thingies as well. I shouldn't be walking around here with a multi-tool. It's a bit overconfidence, but no one in here. This is the wrong way. There's nothing this way, is it? It's the other way we've got to go. Well, we'll take the health kits and everything else with it. It's actually just an empty room. We'll take that as well. And see what we got in this one. Some more nanite injectors. Let's certainly take that. We've got some food. It's all food, so And what I'm going to do now is we're just going to get back to and see if we could possibly take down the next space dock without having to destroy too many buildings. So just come out here and just jump in the ship. Just on. We come in from this side. We've destroyed the weapons on this. First thing we need to do is take out these rings. One's gone. Bye-bye. If we can grab these minigun drones, mainly for the fuel. Wouldn't be walking around like this, so capacitor. Couple of fuel cells. I think I'm waking everybody up inside, actually, unfortunately, because I've got close. We might have a bit more resistance with this one. Yeah, that might have been a bit of a mistake. I might have woken everybody up a little bit. That one seems a little bit closer, so I'm just wondering if we blast our way in here. Just have a quick look. See where we are. Hello. Yeah, it's this side. Come. So it's looks like it might be. There's like an upright there, so it's the side opposite the upright, isn't it? Got him. I think we can take this guy out. Yeah. And we'll get in here. Only take that loot box before it disappears. This time we've actually got the golem, and here's the. What to use up? Actually, no, normal weapon. Four. And the sentry gun's tracking us. Right. So this is where we just come through. This doesn't have anything in it, does it? So we're just going to come up here. Oops. So we're going to have to be a little bit more careful because you can hear that I've woken a few people up. Oops, don't want that. So we're going to have to be a little bit more careful than normal. Light railgun rifle. Oops, sorry. Railgun bullets, 2,780. I think the problem with this light railgun rifle is it's pretty effective, but I think the downside is the fact that it's slow on the reload, and it doesn't. I think it's only got a magazine capacity of 5. And I think if we compare that with the set here, let me just have a look here. Does more damage. And I think the range is quite short as well, if I remember correctly. What's the range? Yeah, the range is current range 96 meters, which I think if you compare that with the what we call it, compare that with the sniper range, which has got 400. So it's okay if you're trying to take something down. You need to take something down quite well, but you really need to be able to swap very quickly to another weapon. Otherwise you could end up in a little bit of trouble. Of course, we've got fuel cells. Take those as well. We got here Gauss shotgun, damage 110. What's the ammo on this? Shotgun shells. Well, we'll take that. So that's damage 110. Just see what's that compared to. Yeah, see, it's not quite as good as an epic shotgun, but if I lose the epic shotgun, which I don't use that much at the moment, it could be a good substitution. And we'll just come in here. What we got? Pick up the red loot box. Some more heavy armor. And just take. Oops. So we're gonna have to be a. Okay. Haha. Hello. Them to chase me. Oh, guys. Nope, they're not want to chase me that much. Oops. I want the loot boxes down this end. The other end I'm not too. Right, you made me expand valuable ammunition, so actually. Oops. Oh, come over here. I'm over here. Actually, we could probably use the shotgun, actually. Where are you? Right, we just need to get rid of the overseer now. Where are you, overseer? I know you're in here somewhere. You haven't gone up this way, have you? Nope. Oh, we'll certainly take that. You. I think we'll stick with did that overseer go? Okay, we're going to chance it. Not that good. And just rush down here. Oh, radiation cleansers, everything like that. We're just going to shove everything in here. I'm aware that I'm running out of time. Got some natural sweetener. That's a nice collection as well. And I think that clears out our, what's it, our third void space dock. Keep an eye out for the overseer. He was around here. And we're just gonna up in here. Pull away. I'm gonna return to the scar. Where are you? Over there. I mean, some of this stuff has got loot in it as well, but well, we could. Can't remember. Let's just have a quick look at this thing on the way back. I think there's an entrance here, isn't it? Just blast away into here. Oh no, okay. Not damage it. That's interesting. Okay, we're well, we'll take that as well. I think the core, we can't remember where the core is. I think that's the only loot box in there actually, so we're not going to waste time. And we're going to head back to the scar. And just get into here. And on top of the scar. Thrusters off. About here. And take a look at what we picked up. Now we got a nice collection of epic weapons, which we could certainly check out. The X-Corp LR Thunderbolt. This, I mean, considering it uses large fuel pack promethiums, it doesn't particularly very heavy. I mean, it does 175 damage. The range is only 10 meters. Not something that I would go out of my way to use, to be honest. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is kind of go around this area a little bit more, see what I can find. I'll be very interested in checking out the capital vessels, see if I can pull off some more thrusters, which I'm going to need for my other ship. The other thing also is what I'll probably do is a little bit of exploration around the planet to see if we can find a large POI. You can see how big this planet is. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.